When I saw the blind beggar's empty eyes staring right at me, I knew something was very wrong. I live in a small town where everyone knows each other. Nothing strange ever happens here, or at least, that's what I thought. It all started when a blind beggar came to our town. He was an old man with white hair and rough clothes. His eyes were pale and empty, like he could not see at all. He sat by the market every day, holding out a rusty tin cup and whispering, "Help the blind, help the poor." People felt sorry for him and gave him coins. But there was something off about him. He always seemed to know who was coming before they spoke. He would say, "Good morning, Sarah," or "Thank you, Mr. Tond," without anyone telling him their names. Some people thought he was just very sharp, but I found it creepy. One evening, I was walking home late after helping my aunt at her shop. The sun was almost gone, and the street was quiet. As I passed the market, I heard the beggar's voice. "Walking alone in the dark, are we, Musa?" I froze. I had not made a sound. How did he know it was me? My heart beat fast, and I walked quicker. His voice followed me, soft and cold. "The night is full of hungry shadows, boy. Be careful." I ran all the way home. That night, I could not sleep. I kept hearing his voice in my head. I shut my eyes tight, but then I heard something even worse. From under my window, the same soft voice whispered, "Musa, come outside." I did not move. I did not breathe. The whisper came again, right by the window, "Come outside, Musa. I can see you." My skin felt cold. How could he see me if he was blind? The next morning, I told my parents. My father frowned and said the old man had been at the market all night. My mother told me to pray and forget about it. But I couldn't. I started asking around. An old woman told me that the beggar had come from another village where strange things had happened. People had gone missing, and those who returned were not the same. They said his blindness was a curse, a punishment for something terrible he had done. A week later, a young girl disappeared from our town. Her parents said they last saw her at the market. Everyone searched, but she was never found. The beggar stayed in his spot, smiling and whispering, "Help the blind, help the poor." But his cup was never full, and his eyes never stopped staring, even when he was alone. I never went near him again. And every night, I locked my window tight, hoping I would never hear that cold voice call my name again. Some say he is still there, waiting, watching. And if you hear him whisper your name in the dark, it might be too late. Follow this page for part 2.